This is a video I made 2 months ago and I privated it. And then 2 months later, I rewatched it again and I realized everything in the video I still agree with that I said 100%. So without further ado, here you go. Toxicity warning, you've been warned. Lost Ark is incredibly average. I said it. You know, it is what it is. After 750 plus hours invested in this game, 5 characters in tier 3, 5 more that I plan to get there, a shit ton of collectibles, my main push to 1400, all the engravings I need, but cards though, oh my god, they just make me wanna. Essentially, I've literally done all the content, and I think I'm finally ready to be able to add this game into my quote-unquote games that I shit talk on a daily basis collection. You will find mainly WoW in there, as that is the game I mostly played, and I played it on a quote-unquote high level. Haha. Now, what are my issues with Lost Ark? Well, we'll go through them. Let's get the first and easiest out of the way. It's pay to win. There's this one clip that is living rent-free in my head. Someone made an analogy that pay to win in Lost Ark is essentially like a Ferrari, in this case the whale, and let's say a Prius, the free-to-play player, meet up at a red light, yeah? So the light turns green, and you know the Ferrari is already at the next stoplight, which is red. While in this case, you, or the free-to-play player, driving the Prius, will catch up to him, and you both will be able to start from the green light again. And you will catch up to him over and over. Essentially saying that pay to win has absolutely no point in Lost Ark, you know, pay to lose. While that may be true, that may be a good analogy. However, in Lost Ark, there unfortunately are no stoplights. So what you're doing essentially is racing against a Ferrari with a Prius, a Ferrari that in Lost Ark has no limits on their speed, so the guy can go as fast as he wants. So you're pretty much at a disadvantage here. You're never catching up to that fucking Ferrari, especially if you got a Prius. I mean, imagine today they released content that will allow you to get to 1600, right? Whales can get that on the very same day, while you, well, you might never get that. Or maybe in 12 months, maybe in 6, maybe do it in 3. Maybe you're that good. But by the time you get it, the eye level will already have been raised because new content will have been released and you have to do it all over again. For people to be saying that there is no pay to win, that it's pay to skip, pay to lose, all this copium bullshit is just deceiving a lot of new players. And for anyone saying, oh, but why does it matter if people pay to win? It doesn't affect me. Of course, this is the dumbest shit I've ever heard. MMOs from the actual fucking beginning were always about who had the biggest dick. It was about being AFK in Ironforge with full raiding gear and waiting for the plebs to inspect you. And you're telling me that someone in this game can essentially buy penis enlargement pills and make their penis bigger by paying real money?
You want penis enlargement pills?
Meanwhile, I'm trying to make mine longer using conventional means? Fuck off, dude. You know, number 2. People got mad at Blizzard whenever they tried to make you play WoW as much as possible to stay competitive. Remember that?
Hee, so your rating is only 1600? You need to do more Choregast and mandatory stuff to play the game with me. No! I can only play 24 hours a day! How am I supposed to do that? That is kind of Shadowlands nowadays, unfortunately. There are a lot of unnecessary responsibilities.
Actually, that's pretty much still how you gotta play the game. But let's take a look at Lost Ark. So we established that the game is pay to win, right? So how do you stay quote-unquote close to people who pay to win? Well, it's easy actually. You just gotta have as much alts as you humanly can have, which is 24. And we were so close to having a good game here. You know what WoW players would give to have a roster, or in this case, account-wide stuff. Oh my god. For you to give us so much account-wide stuff and then say, yeah, you gotta play alts though. I'm guessing some of you people have already paused the videos and went to the comments to tell me that I don't have to have 24 alts to be competitive with whales. Nah, just play the game in your pace, buddy. Enjoy the game, have some fun. You know what I have to say to those people? Enjoyment? Fun? That's for fucking losers and casuals. Think I'm playing games to have fun? Pathetic. I'm playing video games to be one of the best at what I play. Because the moment I turn off that fucking video game, turn off that PC, I start a new game called Real Life. And there I'm already an established loser. So don't talk to me about fun. There's no fun to be had in these games. It's about being the best. So 24 alts that you gotta do 2, not 1, but 2 of their respectful daily activities per day. If you're really hardcore, or leave it for 2 days and then do it all on the 3rd day, because there's like this rest gauge. For some reason you can't spend it all at once, you gotta do it like 2.5 days, whatever. And you do that for the rest of however long you want to play Lost Ark. Amazing, isn't it? Fun. People actually underestimate how much value an MMO has when you have days when you have nothing to do. WoW had that. WoW had days that you logged in and all you did was run around your main hub city. That's all you did. You had absolutely nothing to do. We need that in today's MMO. Chaos Dungeons were so amazing the first 50 times I did them. But 1,000 times later, they're just a daily activity. Like, dude, there's a reason why I quit Diablo 3. The game is repetitive. And you're forcing me to play Diablo 3 every day or every 3 days 2 times by X amount of alts? Are you fucking mental, bro? And having to do Guardian raids that many times, there's just no flavor. You will always choose to do the highest eye level Guardian so you get more loot. It's boring and repetitive and boring. I said boring already. Did I say it was boring? Yeah, I probably did. It's boring, by the way. So number 3, my number 3 complaint. Collectibles are fucking pointless. Yay! A year or 2 from now, the bald man on Twitch is gonna have every collectible in the game. And for anyone who has doubts on that, you're not a real bald man viewer. What's this man gonna do 2 years down the line in this game? A collection of? What's he gonna do? Is he gonna gather 40 plus people and be like, okay guys, let's see. Who has all the Mokoko seeds? Oh, everyone does? Okay. I guess we're done here. You know, collectibles should be something that you can show your work for. Not just a fucking number, dude. It's made worse by the fact that they indeed are pointless, yet crucial character progression stuff is locked behind them. Now that is even more aggravating. So many of them are just locked behind RNG or report, or more RNG or some stupid questline. It's pointless. At least in WoW, I get to show every mount I collect and have every achievement for it. But here, it's just a stupid number that goes higher every time you get lucky. Most of my reactions were not, "Oh my god, I got it." Most of them were, "Thank fucking god, I never have to do this stupid shit again." Collectibles in this game are a pointless number. Change my fucking mind. Number 4. I probably should mention this system, but I'll just let my favorite streamer, the Bald Man, handle this one. Go get him, Asmon Bald.
This is fucking stupid. That you have to spend a fucking... This is like $1 or $2, the equivalent of that much money, to buy something off of the auction house. It's fucking stupid. How can you possibly defend this? How much of a brain-dead fucking moron do you have to be to defend paying like $1 to send something on the auction house? Are you... I cannot believe that. People are actually defending this. This is unbelievable. It's garbage.
Thanks, Asmon. I think the message is clear. Remove Fions or Peons, whatever the fuck you call them. Thank you very much. Yeah, I mean, that's all. Those are all my complaints. I just had to vent a little bit. It's all made worse by the fact that I absolutely love the game. I do. But having to do this much stuff per day to stay competitive, at the end of the day, it's neither fun nor engaging. It would be so amazing if not doing content on your alts for an entire week would like fill up the bar, and then you just did your activities once per alt and you depleted the entire rest bar. That would be some spicy game design. But I guess we're not just there yet. And at the end of the day, I have to accept this is not the quote-unquote WoW killer, even though that honor will always belong to WoW itself, and some would even argue that the game is already dead. But you know, we all like to ride that "it's gonna be better" copium train. We've been riding it ever since the end of Legion. Here's hoping that the new WoW expansion is good. I hope they fuck up something, and that the expansion turns out great. Cause God knows Blizzard couldn't make a good game if it hit them in the fucking head nowadays. So I'm hoping for an accident. Because how else was Legion made? You think they planned that shit? Fuck no. It was just pure luck, dude. They just tried something and it worked. And they've been trying 2 new things in the form of BFA and Shadowlands, and it failed miserably. So here's hoping the next thing they try is a success. But anyways, how long are you gonna keep playing Lost Ark? You hoping for WoW or Final Fantasy? Or are you just done with MMOs? That's the video. Champsy out.